A scientific man ought to have no wishes, no affections, a mere heart of stone. Charles Darwin. Can a bond ever truly be broken? Can true attachment even be created, especially for those who dedicate their lives to the pursuit of knowledge? And what happens when the two who shared a bond become enemies? Can anything be recovered? Double Cross, Society's Truths. Welcome to Double Cross. This is the world of traitors.
Session 4 of Double Cross.
Yay!
Yay!
Don't sound too excited, Grasslam.
Woo! Double Cross.
It's a new season, got a new writer. We'll see how this goes.
Kinda, yeah,
The first writer we kind of shot into the sun.
Anyway, today we have a special guest joining our session.
Hello, it's me, Devious Vacuum, LP Superstar.
Yay!
Yes, we are joined by LP Superstar Devious Vacuum.
Devious Vacuum?
Who's that jerk? Jeez. Oh, it's me, it's D-Vac.
Hi.
Do you want me to talk about my character, or wait?
Yeah, go into a little bit of detail about her.
Alright, my character is Mitsuko Inoue, former UGN researcher, who has come to the group because, as we'll see, her very important research was stolen in an attack by the False Hearts on her laboratory.
Anyway, this scene opens on Luca.
Oh, good.
After a few weeks of calm, well, as calm as it gets for a person in your line of work, out of nowhere, you get a call from Kiritani. He sounds dead tired, a far cry from his usual tone of voice. Hey, Luca, look, we have a big problem.
When do you not have a big problem?
Yeah, right. One of our labs got hit last night. False Hearts made off with a crucial bit of research. There was one survivor, thankfully enough. She's waiting at my office if you'd gather the usuals.
Right, them.
Yeah, them.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, so I contact everybody and I head over.
I also contact the sorority.
The rest of the sorority of the drunken... The sorority of the drunken Megafist.
So obviously I plow through the fucking doors of the lab in my car.
I feel like at this point, they just have, like, a front door that is car accessible.
Not quite,
Yeshua just walks through the walls.
Silver kind of casually strolls past the, crashed car.
Belladonna walks in, having to duck under the part of the wall.
Well, as you arrive at Kiritani's office, aside from the giant car in the wall, his desk and such seems oddly neater than they were the last time you were here. This is definitely not the normal Kiritani, and it's pretty obvious the UGN is in some sort of desperate affairs.
Yo, you look like you need a drink.
If only. I'm glad you all could get here on such short notice. As I explained to Luca, there was a terrorist attack on one of our research labs late last night. He gestures to the other person in the room. She's the only survivor of the attack.
Mitsuko is standing there, sort of upset and sad, looking withdrawn and looking away from the conversation, and turns toward the conversation when Kiritani references her.
Was she looking at the car that's stuck in the wall now?
Yes, probably. She was probably looking suspiciously at the car, and then back to Kiritani, and then back at you guys.
Silver leans in and honks at the horn. What's up, girl?
Yeshua walks up to her like, hey, wanna eat some ice cream?
Belladonna takes a drink and cheers.
Yuki doesn't need to take a drink because she is already drunk.
Mitsuko inspects the ice cream and says, no, not right now, thank you.
Yeshua shrugs. Well, more for me.
However, she also takes a drink anyway.
As you can see, these people are quote-unquote good at their job, otherwise I wouldn't be dealing with this.
We're consummate professionals.
We have succeeded a non-zero amount of times.
I mean, the casualties we only had so far was, teenagers and vampires.
Well, hello, team. My name is Mitsuko Inoue, and I am a researcher formerly of the UGN Renegade Virus laboratories, which were attacked last night by, we presume, the False Hearts, and well, you see, they broke in and stole some very, very important research from the lab, and in the ensuing confrontation, my coworkers were all killed, and I have been left alive because I was infected by the Renegade virus. And now I find myself going from studying its effects to experiencing them firsthand. And I need to use this knowledge to continue my research. I need to get that research back. It's very important to me. And to the project.
Belladonna nods politely, trying to figure out a way to use this military info skill I have and never use.
That's not gonna come in handy at all.
Yeah.
Not this session, anyway.
Yeah.
So what we're researching at this lab exactly, out of curiosity?
We were doing important research on the effects of the Renegade virus and its interaction with human genetics.
Interesting.
It would be very dangerous if any of this information was able to be used by the False Hearts, which is why I need your help to go in and retrieve it.
Belladonna looks to Kiritani and says, "We're getting paid for this, right?"
Of course.
Yeah, we'll
Of
help.
course.
Now,
Yeah.
by retrieve, you mean you want us to drive in there and kick some ass?
Pretty much, yeah.
But it's very important that the research itself is not harmed.
What's the research itself?
Is the research like papers, or is it like a person?
The research is unfortunately classified, but I will give you more information if it becomes necessary.
Look, just tell me when I'm aiming at something if it is or is not the research, and based on your response, I will shoot it or not shoot it.
This means if he doesn't like it, he'll shoot it anyway.
I'll shoot it, yes.
You will mostly be looking for papers, so there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, good.
Mostly.
Mostly.
That's not foreboding at all.
I assure you that you are in no danger from the research itself.
Some of the UGN research attacked us already.
Well, do we have any, I mean, I know we know it's False Hearts, but do we know, where they're keeping the research, or,
No, you don't. Kiritani recommends starting at the lab itself.
Well, let's go there. Everybody pile in the party truck.
I pile in.
Dope question, actually. Should we head to roll
Yes,
for
I
encroachment when
forgot.
this
I
thing
was
starts?
just about to mention that. Yeah, everyone roll a d10.
Oh,
Oh, fun.
Fun.
Oh, off to a good start.
I got a 1.
Yasho walks through the wall where there isn't a hole, then jumps on his motorcycle.
Belladonna gets in the party truck.
This is a new scene, so roll another d10. Just forgot to have you roll it up.
God damn, I'm doing great tonight.
That's not too bad.
Alright.
So Mitsuko goes to get in the party bus. Where does she sit, you guys? What do you tell her to do?
Driver and shotgun's taken. I think the back seat's the only thing left.
So it's just a regular, it's just a car? It's just got a car
I imagine
backseat?
it's one of those, a car from a 1970s cop movie or cop show.
Yeah, basically.
Until it transforms into something else.
Just kind of sit anywhere.
Can we play shitty 70s music now?
Anyway, you find the lab that was attacked. Just looking at it from the outside, it looks like it's in shambles. Making your way inside, it's even worse. Debris scattered across the halls, walls falling apart. You get the feeling that it might be difficult to find clues within all this role, but there's probably some info here.
Yasho tries to look for anything.
Actually, Derp, Any security cameras around this point?
Probably none that are in commission.
Derp, you forgot something.
I know your power.
Yeah, Electronics Master.
I'm pretty sure that still requires it to be functional.
First, can I just make it like an info roll and tell them what I know about the facility?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Derp, what do I tell them about the facility?
Well, it's a fairly standard UGN lab. Not really recognizable anymore. I'm not sure really how much you want to tell them about this place is the thing.
Can I tell if it looks like it was damaged on purpose, or just in, like, the crossfire?
Yeah, sure, roll me perception, probably.
I mean, that's literally 1 dice plus 1.
Well, you can concentrate with it.
Yeah, sure. I know jack shit about anything in here. I think I knocked down 3 walls just looking around.
Yeah, not only can you find anything, you don't know what in the shit happened here.
Well, I think some men or some dudes just fired their guns everywhere. I'm judging from the bullet holes.
Oh, don't touch it! Oh,
Picks up, like,
dear.
some glass files, but she accidentally draws her claws out and crushes, like, a filing cabinet.
Oh, that was, never mind.
Yasho's steps to Baradon. Let me try to look for something, alright?
We're doing good work, team.
It's like, it's the same roll for me.
Yeah, just roll perception.
Also gonna concentrate with...
I'm looking for computers or something. Something that's still intact.
So that's 3 crits.
Yeah, you got this. Alright, so there's a few layers of this perception check, so I'll just go by them piece by piece. Alright, so through some various searching, you find some pieces of equipment that have been stretched and crushed in various unnatural ways. Almost like there was some incredible force exerting pressure on them.
It would not be a leap of logic to say we are probably dealing with overts.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a Knowledge Renegade Virus check, you can possibly find out what kind of overt would have caused this.
Oh, well, I can do that.
Oh, well.
I know what kind they were.
Yeah, you do. And then Yuki extra gets it.
The drunk knows more.
The booze tells me everything.
You know, this is the cause of a Balor overt.
Just one?
At least one, I would assume.
You know that the damage caused was by a Balor.
Well, we got some floaty-eyed dudes here.
Great.
Also, Yasho, you managed to come across some logs from one of the head researchers, Hayato Takuma.
I read them.
Alright, I will Steam message these to you. Then you can choose whether or not to show them with the rest of the group.
Should I do a perception check to see if I can find any slightly intact computers?
Go ahead. Yeah, you don't find anything.
Gulp.
Especially not with that roll.
I go over to Yuki and hold up my hand for the flask.
I give it to her.
Belladonna, Yuki, and Silver have just been standing around drinking.
I check again.
Is this how you normally conduct investigations?
Well, Derp, do I find it?
No, you don't. You know for sure there are no computers that are even left moderately intact.
Some of them would have been ripped out of the wall as well.
That basically points to them definitely wanting to destroy all traces of the research.
In regards to us investigating, usually we walk around for a bit, we don't find anything, and then I use my mind's great power, and then we find out where we need to go.
Yasho is reading these logs and looks at the group with a questionable look. I think I found something, guys.
What did you find?
Some logs I want to read to you. October 17th. We're making progress on the current research. Might actually be close to figuring out what causes the virus in newborns. Specifically those with parents who aren't even carriers of the virus. I'll have to do more tests, but it seems to be something with the DNA itself. October 27th. I'm worried about how hard we're pushing ourselves in this project. Three of us obviously had our differences throughout this entire thing, but everything's getting out of control. One who's getting obsessed with this research, one who seems to be doing everything in their power to stop us from moving forward. I realize it's probably not intentional, but to get there. November 1st. Things are just getting ridiculous now. Yasuo and Mitsuko have been constantly butting heads for the last few days. Mitsuko's demanding that only she be dealing with the specimen, and of course Yasuo won't have any of that. But I'm not sure I'm blamed here after he's constantly fucked up the last few experiments, especially one where he nearly killed himself. Need to confront him about this. Don't care if we are elite researchers, if worse comes to worse, I'll talk to Kiritani about them both. So, Yasuo looks to Mitsuko. Were you guys experimenting on newborns?
No, of course not. We were, most of the work here was theoretical, of course, but no actual human beings were harmed in any of the work, of course. Do you know the permissions that you would have to get in order to do such a thing? It's simply not worth the funding money, to be honest.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Yeah, go ahead.
What role would that be?
I think perception would probably work here.
And I'm concentrating on it again.
Yeah, she's telling the truth. No human beings were using the experiment.
Right.
I think the important thing is whether or not these experiments were legal or not doesn't matter in regards to false hearts, because legality doesn't matter when they're involved. Which means we need to hurry up and stop them.
Other question. What day is it today?
It is November 3rd.
So the last log before the attack happened is only 2 days, so...
Yeah, how long ago was the attack? Was it like today or yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Mitsuko, could you tell us a bit about your co-workers here?
Well, Derp, just a clarification. They all died, right?
Yeah, as far as you know.
Okay. So Mitsuko says, we've been working on the project for a long time together. I mean, as the log that you just read aloud to everyone, myself and one of my coworkers didn't get along very well working on the project. Of course, I wanted to move forward, but he had his reservations, and, well, I can't help but wonder, after he seemed to be purposefully sabotaging some of my work, if he couldn't have been involved in all of this.
Maybe he was with those false heart douchebags.
Maybe they backstabbed him once he got them inside the facility.
That's what I think.
You know, speaking of Yasuo, Albus, while you were digging around, you also find something that sticks out. While you find that most UGN ID cards have been crushed or just in general missing, them only being recognizable by their unique designs even while crumbled, there's one that's completely intact. It belongs to one of the lead researchers, Yasuo Yamada.
Interesting that his card is the only one not destroyed.
It must have been him. I just knew it. I knew he was out to sabotage this whole project from the very beginning. He doesn't understand the importance of our research. That's very, very important and beneficial.
Hey, Mitsuko, roll me an impulse check.
An impulse check?
Mm-hmm. That is your will.
There we go.
Alright, you're fine for the time being. But you do need to roll 2d10 for your encroachment.
Okay.
I think this is a frame job. It's a bit too obvious for us to discover the last remaining ID tag here. They wouldn't have forgotten his if they were the one to help them.
Or kidnapped.
I'm not saying this is the only lead we have, but I don't think we should go around pointing fingers at him yet.
I'm sorry. You're right. I shouldn't dishonor my probably dead coworker like that.
Yeah, Yasuo, make some ice cream. Eat this. This will cool you down.
Just to be frank, I don't think False Hearts is very competent.
Mitsuko takes the ice cream and says, "Oh, thank you. I feel better."
But do you take the booze?
No, she still doesn't take the booze. She doesn't seem like the type to ever drink ever for any reason.
Lame.
Oh, I actually forgot to do something. Everyone except Mitsuko gets Kiritani as a lowest.
Yay.
So, does your show find anything else? Or was that
No,
all?
that's about all you can find.
So, security room's gone. Pretty much everything else is gone.
hmm Now you can,
Well, I mean, this guy had to live somewhere. What I'm saying is we break into his house.
So, how many laws are we breaking with that one?
Bellaton is not very good on national laws. He tends to break them on an international level.
Well, it would be forceful trespassing.
Screw it.
Summons her car and just motions everyone to get in.
Mitsuko's gonna get in the car, assuming that everything's gonna be, like, very formal, and we're not gonna actually bust through the house.
Hey, Yuki, hit that sweet-ass ramp.
So are you actually gonna break... Well, first off,
We're not gonna break in like this, no.
you don't know where Yasuo lives.
Do we not have phone books?
Can we have Kiritani also still this info check, right? Can we just use this to call him and ask him, hey, where does this guy live?
I mean, yeah, the guy was a UGN employee. They have to keep track of that shit.
Alright, sir, are you calling Kiritani to find this guy's home address?
Can you please give us this presumably dead employee's home address for perfectly legal reasons? That is also exactly how Belladonna asks him.
Why do you need it?
Do you want us to solve this case?
Fine, whatever. He gives you the address.
I was gonna get on the phone to tell him more details, but I guess, never mind.
He's just...
He's used to working with us at this point.
He just wants this case done at this point.
We're the people he calls in when he really he doesn't have any more options. It's like, oh, I have to work with them again? Damn it. Alright. Fine.
Like, we're not even at the bottom of the pile. We're in, like, the waste bin, but, like, the trash, like, right before the trash gets taken out, he's gone through every other file, and he has to take us out of the trash and use us. It's like, no, they're doing things that actually matter, so we need to put them on these missions. Like,
That's why he never, like, throws it away. After every mission, he throws it in the garbage, but he always has to call you again before the garbage gets taken out.
Anyway, so you arrive at his house. I need y'all to roll encroachment.
Okay, but I bust through the fucking wall. In fact, I bust through the garage door without actually opening the garage door.
so let's figure out how we break into his house. Belladonna says as she punches the door open. Should I roll a body roll?
Sure.
So that would be 8, that would be 8 dice plus melee?
Yeah, go ahead. I forgot you have an 8-die rule for body check.
Oh my god. You just walk through the door as if it doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Considering you rolled a crit with that.
What's a door?
So yeah, you just barged through the door into his kitchen.
Ooh!
Insurance will pay for this, right?
He's dead, probably.
He's dead. Yeah, what does this matter?
Okay, so first thing I do in the house, I open up the fridge. What's in it?
Standard stuff? Some leftovers,
Is there pizza and or more booze?
This is when the fraternity of the drunken megafists just hang out in the kitchen getting drunk.
Yeah, there's some booze in there.
Okay, so I take it.
I'm gonna roll perception.
I start eating his leftover Chinese.
Alright, so yeah, Sho and Mitsuku both find it. Or, well, find a computer of his.
Hey Silver, we found a computer.
Okay, so where's the computer?
In his bedroom.
Okay, so I stroll in this bedroom with like one hand free and the other one like eating some Chinese. And I touch
Is that from the fridge? What?
What? It's just part of my condition?
Look, let's just hack this thing so we can get out of this dead dude's apartment. I say in the
Alright.
suburban home.
So do I roll RC?
I'm gonna say no, but you need to roll RC to get past the password.
Alright, so I'm rolling RC.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was the password?
It was password. You would really think for a researcher he would have a better password, but no.
No, we have the worst passwords.
No, it was me, Dio.
Boo.
Boo.
But, yeah. What exactly are you looking for on here?
What am I looking for, you guys?
Dialogues between him and other people.
Check his email.
Yeah, check his email, check his Facebook, check his Twitters.
Okay, I'm checking all his social...
Yeah, his Twitter. Meeting with false hearts, I gotta go.
Anyway, you don't find anything in regards to false hearts on this computer.
Well,
Check his browsing history. Where's he gone?
I check his history.
There's not anything.
I don't think he's the guy.
Yeah. Check his computer for hidden files, just to make sure.
I check the computer for hidden files while eating more Chinese food.
That's true. They might have been monitoring him.
You find stuff about the research.
Okay, I look at that.
Alright, so, this particular project seems to be about what causes renegade beings to come into existence. This project was just sparked recently after the incident with Kozu Nagami and Suzu. The UGN have apparently gotten their hands on a particularly interesting specimen recently, though.
What was the specimen?
Was it a renegade being?
Yeah, actually.
Hmm.
It was, essentially, made in a tube and has taken the form of a 10-year-old child. And from what you can gather, there have been some less than ethical experiments performed on it.
Okay, so first off I look at your show and ask, hey, how old are you again?
I'm 17.
Okay, never mind then. Hey, what's this about this 10-year-old you guys wrangled?
Mitsuko is like looking away and she like turns around very quickly and says, well, I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. The most important bit of our research was the kidnapping of our experimental renegade being.
Were you doing the kidnapping, or were they doing the kidnapping?
Of course they kidnapped her. I was simply looking after her as part of the research protocol.
And experimented on her while you were at it.
All this research is seeming ethically dubious.
Mitsuko gets really offended at the whole, like, idea that she was experimenting on the child and says, would have done nothing to harm her. Everything we did was to learn more about the renegade virus.
Yeah, I need you to roll another impulse check.
Chill, girl.
Luca just kind of mumbles, mostly paper, huh?
Oh, yeah, you're getting, pretty pissed off them. How could they? They're questioning your work.
Belladonna puts her hands up and says, listen, we all do some ethically dubious things in pursuit of our job.
There was nothing ethically dubious about what I was involved in, I can assure you. It was the others. They wanted to destroy her. They wanted to take her away from me. And that was... They wanted to take her and keep her away so she couldn't talk to anyone, so that she couldn't interact with other people. She might have been a renegade being, but she still needed social interaction. She needed someone to look after her. And that's what I was doing.
Well, I mean, coming in from last session, I kind of have to agree with you there.
So Silver jams some more Chinese or Mouselet and then goes, so you kind of have mommy-daughter kind of relationship going on or something?
In the lab, Mitsuko like looks away and then looks back as like she's like opening up, you know, and she's like, well, in the lab, I think, you know, we all viewed Sakura as like our daughter. She was all of our charge. She was part of all of our lives, you know? She started out as just this mass of virus, but, you know, soon she took on the form of a little girl and reacted to us like a human child would. We started to teach her things about the world. We came in and read her stories every day, and it wasn't just another experiment on, you know, this being in a tube. She was a real living little girl, and now they've taken her, and she's got to be so afraid, and she doesn't know what she could do, and she's not in control of any of her virus abilities.
So when she's done venting, Luca just goes, so definitely don't shoot the research subject.
You think?
You know what?
Just making sure.
Durf, I go back into the computer and see if I can find anything information about this little girl now.
Nope.
0?
None.
That is mildly suspicious, but I don't think we're finding info here.
I assume that there's like some sort of like string of letters and numbers that actually refers to her, but then like what they called her was Sakura.
Yeah, sounds about right. I do need you to roll your 2d10 encroachment for the impulse check, though, Devek. There we go. Alright, so it's at this point, Luca, you get a call from Kiritani.
Alright, I answer.
Look, I don't really have time to explain how, but we might have found where the False Hearts member who attacked the lab are hiding. I'm sending you the coordinates now. And as quickly as he called, he hangs up and you get a text with the information.
Alright.
Very convenient.
There's then like a quick montage of us all just getting into the party limo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I made some leftover pizza in the party limo.
Luca takes his toaster because his broke.
Anyway, roll encroachment since this is a new scene.
Man, my encroachment is really nice this today.
I'm up to 64 already.
60.
46.
53.
Alright, so you follow Kiritani's instructions and find your way to a warehouse in CN's abandoned district. There are no windows at all, at least not on the ground floor.
I have a solution to that.
Oh no. Let's do it!
You know, I can always walk through the walls and get you way inside.
Hold on. Belladonna wants to grow her wings out, and are there, like, windows high above?
Yeah?
Is it like a warehouse, where if you look into high above windows, you can look into the whole thing? Yeah, Belladonna wants to fly up there.
Alright, well, inside there are 3 adults who just are kind of sitting in a circle.
Just 3 adults?
Mm-hmm.
She gives a thumbs up to everyone on the ground.
She gives a thumbs up back.
So I drive straight up the wall through the window.
You could have just, like, crashed through the door even, but...
No, it's gotta be... We gotta push the limits of what you can do with the car.
Well, do we multi-track drift up the wall?
Do you drive through the wall and run over the people inside?
Not yet.
I mean, that's my gimmick.
Well, that's what's going to happen, but that's not what happens right now. So, you come crashing through the window, and the 3 people, upon seeing this, stand up and start panicking.
What up?
One yells, "Ah, crap, I wasn't expecting them to be onto us this quickly," while the other one sighs and mutters something under their breath. All of them to proceed to draw what weapons they have prepared for combat.
Belladonna, when she grew her wings, just went full combat form.
Do you dive through the skylight like Batman?
Yesho has activated his
Dual wheel!
inside the car.
Silver takes out her little purple bunny case and takes out her whip.
I just already had my gun out. Like, I've had it out this entire session. I'm just kind of walking around with it.
Alright, I need y'all to post your initiative.
It's 3.
Okay, so this guy is gonna raise his sniper rifle and take a shot at Belladonna. He is also combining this with Ice Scythe. Belladonna, for this you are taking a -2 dice penalty to your dodge roll.
Well, she has 8 bodies, so that's not really much of a hindrance.
Not a single crit, huh?
Nope.
Alright, so that's a 12. You have a -2 to your dodge dice.
Oh no, I roll 8 plus 3 plus 1 minus 2 is a number. So I roll 10 dice.
Plus your dodge skill.
Can you beat a 12 with that, Ed?
Statistically, yes.
You're fine.
You gotta quit.
Well, it depends. Oh, yeah, you're fine, because you're gonna beat it once, no matter what you roll, because you got +2. Alright, so yeah, you dodge out of the way of his bullet, and it hits this billboard that says, "Pray at my altar of booze."
God, who the hell is buying advertising space in this town?
These commercials gets ruder and ruder each day.
Yesho, you are up.
So I run up to this guy and just hit him, but I concentrate on the attack.
Alright. So that's 2 crits. Alright, so that is...
That's a 30.
Alright, let's see. I wonder if he's gonna be able to dodge us. Turns out he can't.
So that would be 4d10.
Yes. Well, yeah, you one-shot this guy.
This just gets easier and easier.
So, which one had the sniper rifle? Or was that the dead guy? Oh, that guy. Cool. Excellent. So I'm just gonna kind of put my sniper rifle on the back, like on the trunk of Yuki's car. I'm just gonna take aim at this guy.
Yo, don't dim my ride.
Alright, so yeah, I shoot at him. That's 2 crits.
Another crit, so 30 is same as me.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll dodge this. Well, he rolled a crit.
Are you kidding me? No.
Well,
It just barely gets him. This is really cool. He does like a matrix dodge, but it doesn't work. He just gets shot.
alright, yeah, roll your damage.
Alright, let's see. So 30, so that's 3 extra dice on the 1. Same amount of damage too.
Alright, well, he's still standing.
He's a bit sturdier than his colleague then.
Yuki.
So I drive up to this guy and party girl party crash. So that's 5 crits. 2 crits. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 41.
I'm assuming that's with your drive bonus.
Yeah.
Alright, gee, I wonder if he'll dodge that. Nope.
Alright, so how dead is he?
Well, neither of these guys are dead right now, just incapacitated. Mitsuko.
Alright, let's see. So, like, can I move there?
Yeah.
2 squares? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move over so I can see I'm in line of sight of this guy, and then I'm gonna use for my minor action Arrow of Agony, which generates a bow and arrow out of nowhere. And then I'm going to do a ranged attack with Energy Wave, which adds a bonus to my damage if I hit.
Alright, well, you rolled a crit, so...
Rolled another crit.
Yeah, roll another d10.
So that's 26.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Not necessarily, hold on. Might dodge.
And then with Energy Wave, that is +4.
He didn't dodge, so you roll a 3d10 plus 7.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm good at rolls. Well, it's from very far away.
Probably good enough.
He's still standing.
Oh, well, never mind.
You're not used to firing it yet.
Yeah.
Silver.
So I don't think I can make it to him this turn, so I'm just going to sit here and watch.
Okay.
So you guys have fun. So while you guys are beating up this dude, I'm going to just rifle through these guys' pockets.
What guy's pockets? The guys who are dead over there?
The ones nearest me.
Or my pocket? Because I would not be pleased by that.
No, the guys were on the ground.
Anyway, okay, what are you doing to this sniper?
I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him real hard. I'm going to concentrate and use beast strength. And that's a melee attack. Which uses body.
Oh, this is gonna get stupid.
No, it's not actually that dumb yet. So...
Except for the fact that you, like, roll 13 dice or something like that.
Roll 8 plus 3 plus 1, I want to say, from being over 60. I rolled 12 dice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crits. 1, 2, 3 crits. 1 crit. 1 crit. No crits.
That's 46.
Now here's where some of the dumber bullshit comes in.
Yeah, you hit him.
So it should be 5 dice for this one.
I do 40 hit damage.
That was probably overkill.
I rip his heart out.
Hey Derp,
Yeah.
do I find anything by rifle through these guys' pockets?
Oh, the other 2 guys are still alive, right? Just incapacitated.
Yeah.
Are they conscious?
No, they're not conscious at the moment. But Grassland,
Yes?
you actually do find something.
What?
You find a scrap of paper. Oh, right, I do need you all to roll encroachment again.
I read the sheet that Derp gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Let's see. Da 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 da. Break your neck. Do. Well, you guys have a lot of workplace drama going on. I mean, seriously.
Are we actually gonna know what this document says?
You might want to actually read it, Grasslam, or hand it to someone and I'll message it to them.
I hand it to Luca.
Oh, what's up? Sorry?
It's a missing page from Takuma's journal. Takuma being one of Mitsuko's colleagues.
Yeah, Luca, I figured you'd be interested in this.
Looks like a additional entry from earlier. November 2nd. Shit, Yasuo nearly broke my goddamn neck when I confronted him about the experiments. I can't believe someone I considered a friend would get so crazy and defensive over this. I have my worries about Mitsuko, but I need to get Yasuo off the project ASAP.
Yasuo being the presumably dead guy.
Presumably. Anyway, Albus, you also find a UGN keycard for the research lab.
Under whose name?
It doesn't say, but Kiritani might be able to find it out.
I guess we're making another hole in his office.
I could just call him up.
Couldn't I look at it and know whose it was?
Probably not. This is, it doesn't have any pictures or names on it.
Yeah, it probably just has like an ID number on it.
Yeah, I was just gonna call Kiritani up and tell him the ID number. He probably has all the numbers in a file with the responding names. Yeah, sure, calls Kiritani.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
I found a card, and could you check the ID number whose card
Yeah,
this
sure,
is?
whatever.
I read him the number.
Damn it! This belongs to Yasuo Yamada. This, combined with the info I just got with the autopsy, makes me think he's a spy for False Heart.
Wait, autopsy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his dead body. So he is not presumably dead, he is actually dead.
No, the body we found was just some random guy. He was killed before the attack even happened and probably placed there afterwards.
Okay, then he's not dead. Let's go kill him.
And he is an asshole, let's kill him. Thanks, Kiritani. You were as helpful as always.
Yeah, okay.
You get some ice cream
Shut
later.
up.
Belladonna turns to Mitsuko and just goes, "Hey, do you have any qualms about killing your coworkers?
Not at all.
Let's go."
Good to know. Let's just do this.
Well, the only problem is you don't know where he is.
Fuck. I wish I had that simple power now.
Well, there are these two not dead guys around. We could talk to them.
Belladonna grabs one by the legs and tries to wake him up.
I take one and put him in the strap him into the backseat of
Are we
my
gonna
car.
simultaneously interrogate these two guys?
Yashio goes to one in the car and pushes his face full with ice cream.
Can I?
Speak, goddammit!
No, brain
Speak.
freeze!
So Belladonna tries to wake one of the guys up. Does he wake
Wakes
up?
up.
She grabs him by the leg and drags him outside and flies into the air. Just continues to fly in the air and she just goes, "Who are you working for?"
Tells you they're working for False Hearts.
Names! She drops him and then catches him, like 30 feet down, because she's like 60 feet in the air.
We were here to be a distraction for Yasuo Yamada, okay?
Distraction for the other guy. Fuck. Third guy's the bad guy. It was a setup. She drops him and lets him fall.
You never found out where he is.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what the other guy's for.
Yeah, exactly. So, Yuki starts doing, circles in her car as fast as possible inside the building. And asks him, "Hey, you want to give me some information?"
He tells you Yasuo was holed up in Daisuke Yogi's old lab.
Thanks, you're a real helper.
That shithole that we broke into that other time?
Mhm.
It's actually funny, due to Belladonna's location, she was above the building and the guy breaks through the floor. So she lets the guy out of the car and right in front of his co-worker just splats onto the ground.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call the higher-ups now to get you arrested.
Have a nice day.
Sorry about your friend. I'm sure he was a lovely person.
Wait, hold on. Evens or odds?
Even.
We'll let them arrest him. If it was odds, Belladonna would have just killed him.
What? Are you Two-Face now?
Slowly turning into a Batman. I've gone from Metal Gear Solid to Batman villain. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I hand him a bottle of beer, just as a consolation prize.
Belladonna then knocks him out, but doesn't kill him.
When he's knocked out, Luca takes the beer. I'm gonna put it next to the toaster.
Anyway, roll encroachment again.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Aw, I'm no longer at 69.
So, you entered Daisuke's old lab. It's pretty much stayed the same since the last time you saw it, with Yogi's body obviously removed. You see a younger man sitting in front of what appears to be the door to the training room. The door held in place by mysterious energy. Oh, I was wondering when you would show up. And I see you brought her. His last sentence is filled with venom towards Mitsuko.
Yashuo!
You can shoot him in the head.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Oh, 17.
He dodges out of the way of your arrow.
Yashuo, let her go!
You know, my intention was never to hurt anybody. I just wanted the pain to stop. It was another who suggested mixing the wrong components and causing the explosion. And you, pointing at Mitsuko. I didn't see you attempting to stop this project.
Why would I have wanted to stop it? I wanted it to continue. I wanted to take care of Sakura. You wanted to kill her.
See, unlike you, I actually went against my orders. False Hearts demanded I steal the research once it was complete, but I couldn't let that poor kid suffer. But what does it even matter? It's too late to do a single thing.
What's going on? What happened to Sakura?
He points his sword towards Mitsuko. Please, do show me that for once you can do some good in your life. Alright, so he moves up to, Yuki. Infuses his sword with some sort of energy and takes a slash at you.
Well, I tried to dodge, but I'm not going to.
He is slashing at a car.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, he...
7 crits. That's 10, 20, 28, 31, 36. Do I hit?
Yeah, you totally hit it.
So yeah, that's 41 points of damage.
So minus 18.
Show.
I'm gonna run up to this dude and use Ultra Special Hyper Finisher.
I'm assuming you have your 2 Keyblades, is that right?
Yes, he never
What do
discarded
you yell
them.
when you have your 2 Keyblades?
Dual wheel!
Thank you.
Dual wheel!
Oh, also, there's one thing I forgot to mention. Evac, your ally, Lois, turns into a Titus.
Oh, right, obviously, yeah.
And so that's...
51.
Oh, well, let's see if he can dodge. That's probably not, but...
I'm gonna laugh if he can dodge this. No.
Nah.
Good attempt, though.
Roll your damage. Yikes.
Eat keys, nerd.
Alright, Luca.
Alright. Like, how heavily armored does this guy look?
Not very. Like he has it, but...
There's no reason not to do the full combo. Might as well take away what he does have, assuming I can hit him. So, the full combo, that'll be Mental Command, Breaking Point, and Concentrate. 2 crits.
Oh, that's it. Huh.
Not too great this time.
Yeah, that's what, 8?
19.
Oh, he actually...
Hits anyway. That's a fair amount of damage for not that great of a roll.
Alright, Mitsuko.
Alright, I'm going to use my Brain Shake ability. So what it does is it dazes the target.
Also, you're probably pretty high up there in...
Yeah, pretty high. Pretty high.
Should also be getting a bonus. Yeah, you get plus 2 dice in addition to whatever else you...
Okay. So I guess I will attack then with Arrow of Agony and add Brain Shake to it so that the target will be dazed as well. And dazed gives him a minus 2 dice penalty toward all checks.
Alright.
Also, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna help out by support firing, so add,
4d10?
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Yeah, roll 8d10. Alright, so that's 3 crits.
So roll 3d10.
Roll another d10. Another.
Well, another.
Another.
Okay, we're good.
58.
so assuming he doesn't dodge this, you're gonna be doing 60-10 worth of damage. No, you hit him. So roll 60-10 plus 3.
And he's dazed.
Yeah, but it's surprising he's not dead, but, well, I guarantee Yuki's probably gonna hit him, especially now that that
Yeah.
-2 dice.
Okay, while you guys put that, go ahead and check out the door.
It's shut off. Keep rolling.
Could you consecrate on this?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's 49. Alright, so 5d10.
On. Alright, so, encroachment rolls.
Are we doing encroachment rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
I did nothing that combat round.
Oh yeah, 69.
Oh man!
Finger
Dirk,
guns.
you don't even have to do anything. Like, you don't even have to do anything special.
As Yasuo falls, the way to the room is now unblocked by the gravity force he was controlling. As you enter, the only way to describe what has happened is complete carnage. In the center stands a Yaum. Judging from what Yasuo said, you get the feeling this is what has become of the research project that Yasuo, Mitsuko, and Hayato were a part of.
Sakura!
Yasuo holds her back.
The child, the research virus baby as you put it, turns into a Tidus as well.
Oh.
Wait, does this mean you only have one Lois left?
We were too late.
Well, she's certainly not gonna notice if the being starts attacking her. She's just gonna run into it anyway.
Belladonna feels sad, an emotion she has not felt in a long time.
Luca wonders what he ate for breakfast. There's one thing he knows. It wasn't anything toasted.
Mizuko runs toward the monster.
So, what will you do? Theoretically, it's possible to subdue it, but would it be right to let this thing run free?
I mean, could we turn it back?
No. I mean, the virus is still new. Is it it might be possible for Yams to revert back to their once human form?
Is Mitsuko okay?
Mitsuko has run up to the virus baby and is fixing to like embrace it.
Belladonna is slowly walking towards it in a way that could be constructed as menacing.
Yasuo just looks sad. We came too late. Only thing we can really do now is end its pain before it gets experimented again.
Alright, so Belladonna?
Yes?
Alright, so that's 44. Think you can dodge that?
So I'm assuming I'm taking damage from this.
Yeah, you're taking 32 points of damage. So yeah, it just nearly killed one of your teammates.
Am I in danger of getting hit a second time?
For God's sake, Mitsuko, it just attacked one of us.
I'll take you out back for a drink, and we'll just let them deal.
Guys, can we not all run into this thing where it can do, like, most of our tanks damage, like health? You guys will die if you can't dodge it. Second question, is this thing gonna attack me a second time if I stay in here?
If you stand there now.
I leaves combat form at this point, seeing as she is almost dead. And staggers towards the baby.
So can I pick up Mitsuko with the fucking giant robot hand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
At this point, I'm surprised Luca just hasn't shot it.
He has a little tact. Either that or he's still thinking about breakfast. Like, oh well.
So yeah, I drag her away.
I follow her behind.
Yasuo go and then strikes the thing with his keyblades.
Belladonna stops him, because kind of bad about killing children even if they are
just like screaming and
monsters.
crying this whole time.
Is Belladonna even in any shape to stop him?
No, not really.
No, but she does anyways.
Well, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna have you do. Both of you... I can tell this is gonna go poorly. Both of you just roll a normal body check. Belladonna stops Yasho pretty effortlessly.
Belladonna is still trying to talk to the parasite baby.
It really does not understand you at all. It's just making noises.
How about we let Mitsuko back in here?
Why?
What good would that do?
Literally no harm.
Or it could attack her.
It only attacked me because I looked like a fucking monster.
Fine, but if that doesn't do anything, I'm striking it down. Yasho walks up to the next wall and leans against it.
And I guess Belladonna gets them to let Mitsuko back in there. I really don't want to kill this thing.
So did y'all let go of me or not?
Yeah.
Alright. Mitsuko's gonna run back up to the baby, obviously. Sakura! Don't you recognize me? It's me! It's Mommy!
It makes noises.
Are these happy noises or angry noises?
Noises.
We can be together now. Just you and me. It'll be great, just the two of us. We can run away from this place.
It's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, Yasho is an eyebrow and looks to Belladonna and Luca.
You really want her to run off with this thing?
I don't want her to run off with this thing in this state. As far as we know, yeah, this is kinda bad.
Yeah, but we probably won't get paid if we let these two run off.
Like, at this point, Luca just kind of looks to Silver and Yuki a little angrily. He's like with a gaze that suggests, why'd you let her back in?
So I pick her back up. This really ain't working.
Belladonna has realized there's nothing she can do, and I would much rather have Luca do it than the teenager, though. And so she has Yasho leave.
Everybody gets in the car except for Luca, and then there's a very artful shot and a very artful bit of cinematography, and then a single gunshot rings out.
Oh, as soon as the single shot, it zooms in on Mitsuko's face, and then her eyes are the pupil gets real small, and she's like,
So, yeah. Do you call Kiritani to report what happened, Luca?
Do you call with Mitsuko, near you, screaming?
Belladonna calls and just says, "We just shot a 10-year-old.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not sure if it was even a 10-year-old anymore.
What happened?
There was...
That Luca just grabs the phone. The research has been lost, unfortunately, but False Hearts doesn't have it anymore.
While this is going on, there's just this sobbing and two people trying to get the other person to drink.
Yeah, Luca has that bottle of beer from earlier, and he's just kind of drinking it, and it's opposite to Mitsuko. He wants a beer.
Hey, Luca! Tell Mitsuko she's off this project and whatever future projects. And he hangs up.
So Yuki calls back.
What do you want?
Man, you are going drinking now.
He hangs up.
You're not getting out of here.
But yeah,
Does that mean my last Lois is gone?
Yup. Yuko Kiritani is now a Titus. But yeah, backtracking, everyone.
I somehow didn't break 100.
I'm not over 100.
I'm 89.
I did nothing.
77.
So that just leaves Mitsuko, who did not get a backtracking because she has no Loises. So yeah, once Mitsuko gets home, basically goes insane and turns into a Yao.
And then it just cuts to a scene of the rest of the cast sitting at a bar, drinking solidly.
You can go where you want to go, be who you want to be, change the way you live, change the way